Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. So, last time we began our journey into the Townlong Steppes. We have taken care of Suna Silent Strike, who unfortunately fell to the Sha of Hatred, and we were working in the Prushes with Orbis and his buddies Golgos and Arcanus to kind of retake those for them. So let's go ahead and get things started doing that. And once again, happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. For me, it was just busy, because I just had a lot of stuff happen. We had a family reunion and a few other things going on. And on top of that, like I said, I do mass record these things, and so the week itself is pretty busy. So yeah, happy Monday, everybody. You guys have lots to look forward to this week. It's actually going to be a full week this week. We're going to have some Tale of Drakfu, but, oh, and actually, let me go ahead and fix this really quick, because I'm not sure if the mic can pick it up. Magic cut. Okay, we're back. I completely forgot to put on my headset. That's how busy I am these days. Okay. So, yeah, this week is actually going to be a full, busy week. And part of that is because we've got some explanations to do, as well as some Drak tries. In particular, I've been getting a lot of questions as to the changes in the schedule over the last few weeks, and so I'm just going to give you guys a full-on video that explains what is going on. Oh, you know what? I think what I'm supposed to do with these guys is bring them over here. There we go. We need to get some clotted rodent's blood, so not quite sure how we do that. Kill the as well. I don't think so, but I'm gonna go off the direction that we do. Okay. I'm just gonna try and do this without. I think the pockets are more just to collect the mist for myself. I mean, I might be right, but I also might be wrong. I'm not throwing anything out at the moment. Okay, here's some more Snarlvine. At least we can get the Snarlvine done. And also just some changes to the channel. The other thing is just going to be some announcements on things that might have to... We're going to have to make some changes on the channel because of the recent changes, as well as just some realities that are going to have to be acknowledged at this point. So here we go. There we go. So that's all of the Snarlvine. We're almost done with the Gushing Mist. Now we just need to get the clotted rodent's blood. And there we go. That's 2. Almost done with the mist. Oh. Okay, are you gonna go again? There we go. Alright, so the only thing I need is the rodent's blood, and let's see if I can actually get it. There's a little Yongol outpost right here. And somebody was happy enough to remind me that we are actually, I believe it was this month, that actually the Tale of Drakfu started all that year ago. And look where we're at. We are almost done with Mists of Pandaria, which I think I made a prediction that we would get at least this far in the first year. And we're almost done, if you think about it, because we're almost done with Pandaria. That was the 4th expansion. And we have 2 expansions left, because Legion is the 5th. So we have Warlords of Draenor, which would be next, and then we have Legion. So yeah, that's how far along we are just in a year. And that's not doing like a Tale of Drakfu every day. That's doing it 3 times a week. So it may not look like it on some weeks, like we make a lot of progress, what we do, and that is amazing in my eyes. So, all right, we have got all of our quests done, so let's go ahead and turn all of them in with Orbis. Yes, so Golgos hungers. Golgos's hunger is great. Here's some Starvine. We are one step closer to my goal. Yes, we are. Okay, so the next one is Arcanus Thirsts. Our preparations will not take much longer. Here we go. Yet another step closer to completing my mission. Yes. And then Orbis fades. I told you earlier this wound would be my death. While you have bought me a bit more time, it is not long now. Now it is so Mist's opportunity. Now is the time to strike. Golgos, Arcanus, and I will go east into Jahesh's domain. Meet us there and prepare for battle. Today we restore the pride of our people. So we need to slay Jahesh of Osul. So, okay, I believe he's in the upper Sumprushes. So here we go. There we are. Okay, I think we just gotta go a little further north, and then we'll find him. And I believe he's the last quest in the Sumprushes, and so that'll give us the chapter there. And then we can go meet up with the Shado-Pan again. Alright, where is he? Osul Mist Shaman. Where is Jahesh? Oh yeah, that's right. He's back here, so you can actually see Orbis and Golgos and Arcanus. And here is Jahesh of Osul. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna kick you now. Ha ha ha. Monk, you must be the one that's been helping these pitiful Mistlurkers. That's enough. I've had enough. I have enough torches to erase all three of you. The elements shield me. You refuse to bend to the torch. You will die to the torch. That's what happens when you kill things too fast. No. You're next, small one. You will not take Arcanus. Oh no. Too strong. There's another Mistlurker here. I can smell his stink. Don't think I can see you back there hiding in the shadows. And he's taking Orbis now. You resist the power of the torch? Why won't you die, beast? Because my will, the will of my people, is stronger than yours. And not sure what that did, but okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So he is going to take care of the torches, so we don't need to worry about them. And broken! No! Alright, let's turn this in with Orbis. My name will be forgotten, but my actions will not. Nor will yours, Drakfu. Alright, so we can get some snazzy new shoulders if we didn't already have them. And we get another chapter, Mistlurkers in Sumprushes. But now we need to go regroup with the Shado-Pan. And so we're going to do a quick travel break while we make our way to the Gowron battlefront. Okay, here we are at the Gowron battlefront. First of all, grab the flight path. And we need to meet up with Taranzu to let him know the results of the Yongle village where we fought Suna. Because he's going to want to know he's just lost another valuable warrior.
The Shado-Pan? Where are the northern sentries? I didn't spot a single one of your men before reaching the camp. You grow lax, Gowron.
With all due respect, Lord, we have not grown lax. We are stretched thin. We are beset on all fronts. My men are worked to the bone, and I have not a single warrior to spare. Lord Zhu, The Mantid have not been seen in these numbers since the swarm more than 90 years ago. My men are going days without sleep just to hold this line. Perhaps we should pull back to the wall. If the full force of the Mantid come, we can confidently hold them there.
No, we will not be pulling back. It's many years yet before the Mantid birth their next swarm. I will not see the Townlong Steppes given to them freely. I had come to seek strong Pandaren to hunt the Sha of Hatred. But we will step in here and help you fortify the barricade first. Taushi, go north and make sure there are no Mantid on our flank. I will see to the defenses.
At once, Lord Zhu.
Okay, so let's go ahead
We'll
and...
be glad to have you with us, Lord Zhu.
I've gone too long without visiting the front, Gowron. Your long efforts are appreciated.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn in with Taranzu and let him know
We
the
shall
bad
never
news.
yield.
Did the Northern Expedition go well then? What news do you have to report? Not good news, I'm afraid.
Stay focused. Keep your passions in check. We are outnumbered.
Okay, so behind the
but not
battlefront.
outwitted.
This battlefront has been undermanned and unsupplied for too long during my absence in Kunlai. We need to get things back in order here before we pick up the trail on the Sha of Hatred. Taushi is my best. I've sent her north to investigate rumors of Mantid that have somehow made it through the battlefront. I need someone I can trust to get out there and work with her to plug any holes in our defenses. If my reports on you are correct, I can trust you with this, right, Monk?
Hold fast against the shadow.
There we go. So we need to meet up with Taushi. But first of all, we also have this from Septi the Herbalist, who's another that we will get used to.
Speak.
Treatment for the troops. Ah, new face. Pleasure to meet you. I am Septi. I keep the Shado-Pan fighting. The Mantid have poison that chews through the skin and infects the blood. It makes for a slow, excruciating death when not treated. I need pollen from the violet citron flowers. The nearest place to find them is around the damp soil burrow, just north of the battlefront. If you happen to go in that direction, could you bring some back for me? Okay.
Move like the night.
So we have these two quests to take care of, but we need to meet up with Taushi first because she's basically going to give us all of the tasks that Taranzu wants done. So really quick, let's go meet up with Taushi, and on the way we'll also just grab some citron, because you can do that. The citron is just on the way. Here we go. But as you can see, we're now we're moving on from Yonggol and straight into Mantid territory. We're now dealing with the Mantid a little bit more actively. And here's Taushi.
You have my attention.
You look capable. Taran knows to send me the best. I like that. Okay. Unwelcome intruders. Those are Mantid scouts down there. Gowron's battlefront is meant to keep them out of eastern Townlong Steppes. If we allow them north of the barricade, we may lose our foothold here. Let's clear them out. I'll be with you.
Stay light on your feet.
We just need to take care of all of the Mantid, as well as get all the violet citron. So we're going to go ahead and do that with a quick questing break. Go! Okay, so we're not going back just yet to the Gowron battlefront. Instead, we're going to meet up with her to plug even more holes in the defenses in Townlong. So let's go ahead and meet up with her, and it's actually not too far away. We just need to go a little bit further south. We won't worry about turning in the violet citron just yet because we're still going to be close by, so it's not going to be an issue. Oh, but as you can see, there's like this orange mist that's going by. What could that mean? Oh, and we also have Mao the Lookout out here.
What's the situation?
So, this is where they're getting through. The Eastern Pass. Okay. The gap in the defenses is in this path. Mantid are sneaking past the scouts and getting around the barricade. We need to cut them off before we find ourselves surrounded. So, breach in the defenses. Normally, it only takes a few scouts to hold this pass. Most of this territory is in the side of the wall, so archers would devastate any Mantid forces attempting to push through here. The problem is, most of the archers are occupied with the onslaught at the gate. Take this flare. It will help you locate the Mantid that are sneaking through the Eastern Pass under our diminished watch. Kill any you find. We can't let them lay a trail that might lead the Mantid swarms farther into the steppes.
Silent and deadly.
And then we also have the Restless Watch. I'm being told that our scouts have been on duty in Shallow Steppe Pass for more than 2 days straight, no rest. No wonder Mantid are slipping through. Even the most dedicated scouts would slip with those kinds of shifts. I want you to go out there and deliver orders to the scouts that they are to return to the battlefront immediately for rest and rations. I'll arrange for a new shift to be posted.
Keep your eyes keen.
Okay, so Mao Lookout has trap setting.
A great darkness.
Good to meet you, monk. We have traps all along the pass to help us catch Mantid that might be sneaking through. But their numbers have been so great that most of the traps have already been triggered. Toshi said you might be able to reset some of them while you're out there. Can you help? Sure, we can do that.
Shadows.
So we need to deliver orders. We also need to find these crick thick scent layers, which is basically these guys. All you have to do is just go to these miss, and then boom! And you take one out. And then also we need to reset some traps. So let's go ahead and do that with a questy break. Go! Okay, we are back at the Gowron battlefront, but we actually got some bad news while we were out there. Because if you guys remember, saw in the last little bit of the break, it looks like the Mantid are setting up to do a major assault on the gate of the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, at least the way that you would enter from Townlong Steppes. So let's go ahead and talk to
All
Taoshi
that matters is the mission.
and turn in our quest. Breach in the defenses. There are more getting through than I thought. I may need to stay here and clean up a while. You've done more than your part, though, monk. Thank you. Okay.
Be wary.
We also have the Restless Watch. Thank you. I'll have the new scouts at their posts shortly. Let's see. Critical Strike Mastery. We need an Agility one, so... Okay, we'll take it, because that's better than nothing. Returning from the pass. I still have some cleanup to do here in the pass. There are some Mantids still making it through. You're a valuable person to have at hand, though. And I know Taran wouldn't appreciate me keeping you longer for such basic work. Taran should still be in the main camp with Gowron. Report back in. I'll catch up with you a bit later.
Keep your eyes keen.
And then we have Mao.
We are the sword in the shadows.
We could use a few more capable men like you around the camp. Thank you for your help, monk. Okay,
Beware the
so
western wind.
let's go ahead and report back to Taranzu. And also report back to Septi, because we still have some Violet Citron to turn into her. So let's go ahead and turn into Septi first, and then we'll report to Taranzu. You know, our new best buddy. Okay. Hi, Septi.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Mixed properly, the pollen from these flowers can eat away at the poison without doing any lasting damage to the body otherwise. Okay. Marvelous. And in good condition, too. Thank you, kind monk. You're welcome.
Stay vigilant.
There we go. And... Taranzu!
How can the Shado-Pan serve?
Welcome back. I heard about the breaches in the Eastern Pass. It sounds like I put the right people on the job. Yes, you did. The Endless Swarm. Gowron's men need help down on the southern front. If you want to stand by the Shado-Pan, that's where you should do it. Okay, we need to take care of thick attackers there at the southern end. But we also have an additional quest from Septi the Herbalist.
Our vigil is constant.
So, for every ill or evil that rises in Pandaria, there is always a perfectly complementary cure. I find it to be a good analogy to all problems. Back on their feet. Drakfu, I could use your help. With their long shifts, our warriors down at the southern front of the battlefront are fighting to the point of exhaustion, and many of them have been exposed to the Mantid poison. We need more people to tend the wounded. I prepared some bandages with the herbs you brought me. But, if you have some healing skills, those might work even better. Please, Drakfu, get our men back on their feet so that they can get back here to safety.
The world
Okay.
must stand.
Then we have rummaging through the remains. I do have another task for you, Drakfu, though it's a mite grim. I really need to get to the bottom of this Mantid poison, but to do that, I need more information directly from the source. While you're down on the southern battlefront, could you bring me back some manted limbs so I can examine their intact poison glands?
Be strong.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. So, we need to take care of some attackers, get some limbs, as well as heal some injured Galron soldiers. Which we... Oh, actually, we need to go this way. That's right. Because the battlefront is right over here. This is actually kind of a fun one to do. So all you gotta do is just come down here and start killing manted left and right. So let's go ahead and get that going with a questing break. Go! Okay, we've taken care of all of the manted limbs and dead manted, as well as got some reinforcements healed and back to the Galron battlefront. So let's go ahead and report into Septi first, and then to Taranzu. Hi, Septi!
We are the sword in the
So back on their
shadows.
feet. There are several warriors that owe their lives to you. You have my deepest appreciation, monk. Okay.
The wall must stand.
Rummaging through the remains, I'm hoping to find a permanent counter to the mountain poison so that the men won't be afflicted in the first place. It may take some time to piece it together, though. Alright. These are in great condition. Thank you, Drakfu. You know, I've managed to distill some of their poison into a form that we can apply readily. I've even come up with some methods for weaving it into spellcasting. If you believe it, would you like to give some a try? Okay, so we can get a trinket out of that, and that's awesome. What do we have? So, we're replacing with haste, but I'm okay with it for now. Let's go and talk to Taranzu.
Discipline. It is the only way.
The men of the battleground are growing to respect you. You clearly know how to fight. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. And improvised ammunition. I've got another job for you. The dragon cannons we depend on to keep the thicker swaths of manted back are running low on ammo. The camp's cannoneers developed an improvised explosive that that's made from the globe seeds from down the western ridge. They dispatched a couple of initiates to bring some back hours ago, but have heard nothing from them. I want to send someone a bit more capable to make sure that this gets taken care of. Are you my man for this?
Our fellowship is our strength.
Jeez, it's almost like it's morning and I'm recording this. You know, first thing in the morning. I'm like fumbling a lot and it bugs me. Okay, so we need to get volatile dread orbs, and the way that we do that is we head. I think we head into that quarry. Yeah. And that's where our dread orbs are going to be. So, let's head on in there and grab some ammunition so that we can keep fighting off the manted. And in here, so this is the Amber Marsh. As you could, and here's the interesting part: the further that we get into the manted, the more we're going to be dealing with Amber and all that stuff. But we have 2 additional quests down here from, first of all, Initiate Fang.
We are the watchers on the
Thieves and troublemakers. I can't catch the little buggers for the life of me. Kill any you can get your hands on, and keep a close eye on your valuables. They like to steal anything that isn't tied down.
We serve
So they want us to kill 10 agitated nettle skins. And here's Initiate Chow.
not falter.
Into the wrong hands. Look, this is really embarrassing. I set down my sword for like 1 second to gather some orbs, and a big sprite sprung out of nowhere, snatched it, and bounded off down the western gap. I can't go back to camp without it. Losing your weapon is a sure way to get kicked out of the Shado-Pan. It's sacred. Please, can you try to find this big sprite and get my sword back? It would mean a lot to me.
Beware the western
Alright, we gotta go get his sword back too, so let's go ahead and get this done with a questing break. Go! Okay, so we've gotten all of the volatile orbs as well as taking care of the nettle skins. Now we just need to kill Needlebottom who has Initiate Shao's sword, so easy enough to do. There we go. So now we have Initiate Shao's sword. Let's head back and turn all of this in. That shouldn't take too long, but we're already making a lot of really great progress into Townlong Steppes. And this is actually, we're starting to get into the territory that I start to like about Townlong, is that it slowly starts to morph into not just, so you got used to like the dark, lush greens and autumn colors that the trees were starting to have, but now we're starting to get into mantid territory, which is starting to show a little bit more amber. As you can see, the grass is kind of turning a little blue, and even the trees kind of take a nighttime feel, and that's a nice little transition into what the mantid call home, what the mantid call home territory. So I like that, the fact that the Townlong actually does transition that way, so that you get kind of the flavor of not just Townlong, but also Dread Wastes, which is going to be the next zone anyway. Ah, crap. And I walked right through these guys, so I'm just going to kill them. And let's turn all these in. So first of all, with Initiate Bang. I guess you're a bit faster than me. Well, thanks. I'll try to finish collecting some orbs and get them back to camp while there's still some face to save. There we go. And actually, yeah, he'll give you 5 volatile orbs as well.
We are the
so you can get that.
sword in the shadows.
In the wrong hands. My mom warned me things like this were going to happen. My mom warned me this was going to happen. Alright. You're a lifesaver. Seriously. Thank you so much. And we get some chow cookies.
Watch the shadows.
Yay. Now, we need to get back up to Taranzu and give him the ammunition that we need to continue to fight off the mantid. So, as you can see, we transition back into Townlong with the lush, deep greens and the autumn colors. But the deeper we go, you can even see it. Like, where mantid territory is, the grass is bluer, and it looks kind of night-like, or nighttime-like. So that's actually a really cool transition into what the mantid are used to, and what the Pandaren are used to, and why they're fighting them back. So, Taran, we brought you back some ammunition.
We shall never yield.
Back even more quickly than expected. Did you bring the seeds? Yes, we did. It's good to have a monk that I can count on. Alright, so we can get probably these ones, and no, I like the one I have. Cutting the Swarm. The mantid numbers have been increasing since you left for the cleft. Let's put these orbs you gathered to use. Get down to the battlefront and man one of the cannons. Let none through.
Remain.
Okay, we need to take care of 50 Crick-Thick drones. And so, as you can kind of guess, this is a turret quest. So all you got to do is man one of these cannons and take the fight to the mantid. So this is kind of like the one in Old Doom. So it's not horrible, but you do have a little bit of a delay with the cannons. So you just kind of have to account for that. Thankfully, the number's not so high. It's just 50. Well, and I can just continuously fire, unlike the Old Doom quest. As you can see, the gameplay just gets improved every single time. So in fact, I could just basically keep the pressure going. And I can even fire like into their ranks and continue to get myself just a little bit more. Okay, 47. Boom, that's 50. Okay, and cutscene. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. So
Looks like we
this
have
in.
our work cut out for us.
Yeah, you're right, Taoshi. Let's
Let's
go ahead and
get
turn
down
you
to
in.
business.
We're not done yet. No, we're not. Terror of the Dread Wastes. That thing is huge! The Shado-Pan holding the battlefront were never trained for something like this. Let's get down there and take it out ourselves.
Stay light on your feet.
Agreed. Let's take out the Terror of the Dread Wastes, which is Norvikes. This will look like a very similar model to that of Cataclysm's Deep Home Worms. And I think their justification here is that it is an amber worm, so there you go.
Behind the barricades.
We don't care, because Norvikes is dead.
There's nothing more we can do here.
Okay, we need to get back to Taranzu. And, thankfully, we've pushed back the Manted advance! Yay! At least from this front. The Manted are still pushing through, and it doesn't necessarily need to end here. Okay, so Taranzu is up here. Taran, we did it!
How can the Shado-Pan serve?
You're coming with me. I've never seen someone handle themselves on the battlefield like that. I need a strong monk like you with me when we face the Sha of Hatred. Let's see. So, we get a... Oh, crap. The only agility one is haste. And that gives us on Hatred's path, so we have 2 more left. Along the southern front, I'm heading westward with Taushi to gather the strongest I can find to confront the Sha of Hatred. I would like you to come with me.
Hold fast against the shadow.
So ride with
We've
Taranzu
done all we can here. Farewell.
to Dusklight
Comrade.
Hollow.
I will send more men as soon as I am able.
Appreciated, Lord Su. Good luck in your hunt.
Come, let us go.
So this is kind of what I was meaning before, is that he will eventually gather some of the elite of the
Continue
Shado-Pan.
westward after the Sha of Hatred. We will need more veteran Shado-Pan among us before we can confront it. We'll stop at the encampments along the way.
I should be riding a tiger too, but I got a elk, or not an elk. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. From Outland, but this one's from Draenor. Okay, well, we continue to ride. I was hoping to get some story, but
That?
Yes, the Sha of Hatred has been through here.
as we can see with the corrupted corpses right up here. Seething flesh rivers. Okay. Looks like the scorpions are now being infected. And here's Initiate Palme.
You, Initiate, where are the troops?
Lord Zu, they are down at the bridge, holding off a Mantid attack force, sir.
Help these men get their camp in order. I'll assess the state of the bridge.
Of course, Lord Zu.
Okay. So for this, you can actually turn in the quest. But first of all, we keep on forgetting to do this. Let's go ahead and set up our rings, because we haven't been doing that. And we got some decent upgrades. There we go. Okay, let's talk to Taushi.
All that matters is the mission.
Let's get this taken care of so we can get down to the bridge. Yes, so enraged by hatred. These scorpions are infected with Sha. It seems to have driven them out of their hole and into our camp, seething with hatred at invaders in their territory. We need to clear the scorpions and secure the camp. Kill any you find.
Be wary.
Okay, and we also have one from
We
Initiate
must
Palme.
not falter.
Taking stock. I was dispatched back to the camp to gather pitch-tipped arrows for our archers at the bridge, and this is what I came back to. I trained with most of these Pandaren. I wasn't prepared for this. Still, the archers at the bridge need our help. If you could help gather arrows from the wreckage, then maybe we can salvage something from this horror. Okay, we need to get arrows back as well as kill the scorpions. So let's go ahead and do that with, you guessed it, another questing break. Go! Okay, so we've gotten the arrows that we needed, as well as taking care of these scorpions. But now let's get back to Taushi and report back in, because I have a feeling we're gonna get a boss too. Okay, just further south, or I guess northeast at this point. So Taushi,
What's the situation?
good. What's left at the camp will be a bit safer. Let's see. We want the agility cloak.
Silent and deadly.
Yes, indeed. Okay, $3.99. That's actually a huge improvement. And then initiate.
What is it?
The Pandaren at the bridge are depending on us. Yes, they are. Thank you. You didn't have to help, but you did. Thank you.
I
Yes,
will
I
handle the
didn't.
rest of this. You take those arrows and
Watch
get down
the
to the action at
shadows.
the bridge.
Okay, so Taoshi is going to head to the bridge to help out Taran Zu.
We are the
We have one from Palme still. Joining the fight. Lao Chin's archers will need these arrows down at the bridge. Can you bring them? Yes, I can.
serve.
Back with
Others
Jones.
do not have.
You take those arrows and get down to the action at the bridge.
Oh no, she's got to stay here and take care of the scorpion problem. But our job is going to take us to Taran Zu. So let's go ahead and get the arrows to the front as quick as we are able. Oh, again, this is such a pretty zone. So I believe it's actually, yeah, it's right here. So here is Taran Zu. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Lao Chin Ironbelly. So this is another main character of the Elite Shado-Pan that you'll deal with. It's Lao Chin the Ironbelly. Welcome to the mess. Here's your arrows. Taran Zu told me what became of my cavern. I would have stopped it if I could, but the attacks from the bridge have not let up. Thank you for bringing these arrows. My archers will make good use of them. Okay. And Taran Zu.
Shado-Pan welcome you.
Up in flames. The Mantid coming across the bridge have thick carapaces that shrug off most of our attacks. They have a weakness though, fire. Lao Chen's men have brought kegs to the battlefield for exactly this purpose. Kick the kegs into the group of Mantid, and Lao Chen's archers will light them up. That should be easy. They should be easy to finish off from there.
Remain centered, my friend.
So what you got to do is grab a keg and just kick them, or you could just kill these timber husks because they aren't too bad for us. Yeah, they just take a little bit more effort than usual. Not too bad. Okay. But yeah, we probably want to work with the kegs as much as we can. That'll be helpful. So, for example, all you gotta do is kick this keg in there, and boom! And now they get a massive debuff to fire. There we go. Okay, so we need to find more kegs, but this is actually gonna take another questing break, so sorry guys, go! Okay, we got the 10 taken care of, so let's go ahead and turn them in with Taran Zu, as we have helped out this battlefront also.
We are outnumbered, but not outwitted.
We have the added benefit that the Mantid will leave with broken morale after watching their brethren burn to death. Grim, but many lives will be spared if they simply stop pressing our lines. Okay, we can get awesome. No, that's the ability. So, what about the other belt? Did I put that on? I probably didn't. I'm not seeing it, but okay. Let's go ahead and improve that. And Lao Chin the Ironbelly now has a quest for us. The taking of Dusklight Bridge. Let's press these insects back across the bridge and break their spirits. Follow my lead.
See you.
Okay, so
Lord Zu, we'll return shortly. Come, let's push these insects back.
indeed, let's do it. So all you gotta do is push the advance with Lao Chin the Ironbelly. He is a brewmaster, so you don't need to worry about tanking, because he is your tank, your tonk. I've seen a lot of people start saying tonking. It's weird. And all you gotta do is cross this ginormous trunk. That's the other thing that's cool about both Dread Waste as well as Townlong Steppes is the trees are huge. Holy crap. So like we are walking across a tree bridge. And technically we're walking into the Dread Wastes. Because here is Corvus. And this is where this quest is supposed to go.
This is where we make our stand.
Is it now? Okay. So do we need to talk to you, or will you just start? I don't know. Oh, here we go. And as you can see, the Mantid start crawling out of the woodwork. Kill as many of them as we can. Thankfully, we're almost there. We just need to kill 12 of them. I think their elite will show up. Okay, 10. We need 2 more. There's 1. Where's our second? There he is. Come here, you gorgeous little guy. Okay. So now they'll push back. And here comes their leader, which is the hulking cork-thick flesh render. Oh, that's cute. He thinks he lasts. Do I need to go and attack him? Well, and I just broke it. Dang it. Okay, well, now we need to get the guy to show up again, and I think that means we gotta kill 12 more.
I need to target something first.
Nope, there you go. Flesh render's back. Cool, so there's gonna be a scene here, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself then. Okay. Face up, Fury!
He's almost down.
Yes, he is. Oh, yes, and you can actually pick the keg. Or no, actually,
You
it's
were
a
the right choice for the task. Make your way back to Terenzu. I'll catch up with you shortly.
All right. So, now that we have at least held the bridge with Lao Chin the Iron Belly, we now need to get back to Terenzu and report back. Again, this is just amazing. This big tree trunk of a tunnel. And yeah, that was actually a peek into the Dread Waste. That's actually not how we're going to enter it to start doing the quest, but that is one way you can go in. All right, Darren.
Discipline. I take it you were successful at the bridge.
Yes. Demented.
We were. My new friend here
Do
performed
not
stunningly.
succumb to the darkness. You are to join us in our hunt for the Sha of Hatred, then, Lao Chin. The men here should be able to hold the bridge and repair the camp on their own.
Of course. My staff is yours, Lord Zhu.
Okay, let's turn
The
this in.
Shado-Pan welcome you.
The Manted aren't likely to return soon after a beating like that, and now Lao Chin is free to join us in the hunt. Yes, he is, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that ring because that's probably a little bit more helpful than what I have. So, because I don't want haste, I think I want mastery for this. Joining the hunt. We are one stronger. Your help is invaluable. Let's move on westward to Rensai's watchpost to find the last member for our party.
Our fellowship
Okay.
is our strength.
Let's do this.
Crossroads are not far. Let us seek out our last member there.
Is it to be Hawkmaster Nurong, then?
Yes. We'll need his expertise with a crossbow when the final battle comes.
My men speak highly of this new wrong. It will be good to finally meet him.
It's so weird to be, like, using a Legion mount compared to these guys. So I have, like, this Mystic Rune Saber, and they have, the Tigers. Okay. So we're gonna move to Rensai's Watchpost and recruit the last member of our party, Hawkmaster Nurong. He's not the last, but for the moment, he is. So here's Rensai's Watchpost, which I believe is, yeah, it's near the end of Townlong. Here we go.
Good to see you well, Rensai. We're here for Hawkmaster Nurong. Where can we
Well
find him?
met, Lord Zhu. He's with the rest of my men, holding the line at Farwatch Overlook.
Farwatch Overlook. I've heard no reports of Manted in the chasm below.
No, not the chasm. Flyers. In numbers like we've never seen.
Taoshi, the Sha of Hatred is close. Find it and report back to me.
At once, Lord Zhu.
Okay, so it looks like
Help
they're...
at Farwatch Overlook, and then bring Nurong back to us here. Our final confrontation approaches swiftly.
Okay, so we can turn this in really quick. But first, always grab the flight path when you get here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in with Taranzu and see what he wants us to do.
We shall never yield.
We are close. I can feel the unnatural hatred surging. It's a testament to the training of the Shado-Pan that the forces here have not been consumed by its influence. Ah, yes. In skilled hands. Drakfu, take these crossbow bolts, and then bring them to Hawkmaster Nurong at Farwatch Overlook to the southwest. Nurong is praised among all the Wukao for being a flawless shot. His efforts are credited with holding the line here for these many months. I'm hoping you can work with him and judge for yourself. He may be the final Shado-Pan we need for the hunt.
Remain centered.
Okay, and then also you can get one from Rensai Okide. Grounded welcome. All of my men are down at Farwatch Overlook to the southwest, holding off mounted that are trying to fly across the chasm. As long as my marksmen have arrows, they'll ground any manted that clear the chasm. If you are here to help, I could use some more men clearing the manted out once they're on the ground. Are you willing, monk? Okay, so we need to take care of these fleet wings, but we have run out of time for today, so when we get back on Wednesday, we will continue our questing in the Townlong Steppes. We'll see you guys then.